mind can handle herself. Leech the source from these people.
Take me away from here, please. She can't keep us here.
A humble builder, when your source powers surfaced, you knew you were in for the joy. But you ended up here, stolen from your cell. They took you apart in search of your source. You died, screaming.
Thank you.
What's this?
The spirit before you is paper thin, as though there was hardly enough source in it to manifest at all. You used source to heal a sick child. The Magisters threw you in jail. Then, in the night, came the dwarves. They marched you blindfolded through the sewers, clapped you in irons, and took you apart for your source. The spirit fades to nothingness without so much as a whisper.
Mama? Help me, Mama. The lady took something from me. Mama?
The shade of a spirit shimmers before you, barely visible. Its source has been sucked nearly dry. A sorcerer, a dissolute dwarf with a big mouth, you were thrown in the slammer. Fort Joy beckoned, but you woke up hooded, being dragged through the sewers to a painful end. You never saw the light again. The spirit fades at last to nothing. The spirit struggles for breath, a breath that will never come. An eternity choking to death beckons. She panics as she realizes what's happening to her. She draws her breath to scream. And then she is gone. A nauseating wave of pain and fear washes from the spirit. Pain from what was inflicted upon her, and fear that her suffering would never end. The pain you inflict on her is real, but she realizes that it will soon be at an end. She gives herself to you. The spirit laughs soundlessly at something unseen. You realize that what you thought was a maniacal glint in his eye is, in fact, the last glowing embers of the acidic fire that burned his eyeballs away. His laughter turns into a scream, and then he is gone.
Care of that death fog machine before some kid starts flipping the switches.
Machine sits before you. Pipework tentacles outwards and upwards, the conduits piercing the ground overhead, wending their way towards the city and her people above. Even through the seals of the great cistern, you scent the acrid sting of the death fog inside. A faint gossamer of death fog rises from a junction where the release valve meets a pipe. A switch allows redirection to a different pipe, labeled C. The junction currently leads to a pipe labeled Arcs. Sparks fly, and metal plates buckle. With a deafening hiss, the valve breaks free of the pipe, and the faint stream of fog spurts and sputters, threatening to flood the room. The death fog stream has become a veritable geyser. The machine is going to blow.
If I were mortal, I'd be getting the hell out of here.
money? Yeah, it's alright. That's for me to know and you to never find out. I stole it from Lord Kem's house, didn't I? And so what? I only took one of them. The other two were too heavy. Got a map. There's a pulley thing here. And then a pool with no water and a hatch in it. Easy. Yeah. No. Okay, you can have it for this much. Haha! You're poor. Hello? Got any more money? Have you got this much gold now? Okay, you can have it for this much. Take the stupid painting then. I never liked it anyway. Hello? Got any more money? Keep your hands off.
The Magister Spirit looks up at you from a tortured face. His eyes are filled with pain and terror, and his hands grasp tight to each other, clenching and clenching, harder and harder.
In this dingy hole, to end my days. Here, where I once toiled, but oh how I prayed for an end. At the end. And I'm still praying for the glory of Lucian. There is no task unworthy, and the more powerful the sorcerer, the better the geist they make. All the better to serve Lucian. Lucian, I am your loyal servant.
Tell Lord Kem that we won't let this lie. 564 prisoners! 564! We can't let it lie!
Her jaw drops. She struggles to process the news.
You saw this with your own eyes? I see it in you. You did. This is abhorrent. Dallas and her whites, they must be involved. This cruelty, this disregard for life's spark. It is the mark not just of the Black Ring, but of the Hammer. You've done the Paladins a great service. The better we understand the ways of the whites, the closer we come to ending their horrors.
She bows to you in farewell.
run experiments on more than 500 people.
Windigo's spirit quakes. She is no longer the arrogant banshee that summoned a kraken and brought down a magister vessel, but a fearful child bracing for parental punishment.
He's close, so close. Can't you feel him, Godwoken? The king approaches.
A moment of silence passes, and then Windigo's scream splits the air.
He's tearing away my soul, Godwoken. Cast me to the void if you must, but do not let him take me.
Windigo's spirit flutters and writhes. Your skull squeezes tight, and your throat burns with fire, but the substance of her being is nearly yours. Your head shrieks as if split in two as the God King severs your link to the spirit. Windigo looks to you in horror as the king seizes his property and collects on her promise. The elf gives you a slow clap. Clap, clap, clap.
The evil Isbale is dead. The doctor will see you now. Permit me to mark it on your map. Do not tarry. He urgently desires to speak with the magnificence that is you, Losa.
The elf bows his head in thanks. You turn away.
What'll it be? Get your supplies, sundries, and stuff. Shoo, you flea bag, shoo!
Several ships missing.
Business must be booming for you, all them broken weapons.
Dead magisters don't tend to buy weapons.
Still, the paladins.
Paladins don't need them either. They took the weapons off the dead magisters.
Roll up, don't be shy.
I'll give you that. You're gonna make a purchase on them.
Shoo, you flea bag, shoo! What'll it be?
Hunters, I've got the wares you need. All those broken arrows. You've got your work cut out. You're gonna make a purchase. Summer's still good. What you looking for? I'm not picky, as long as the arrow flies straight. Hunters, I've got the wares you need. What a pile of junk.
They got damaged.
My time is making a selling. You're confident. I'll give you that. Hear ye, hear ye!
Roll up, don't be shy.
Arts fletchery, bows, bolts, and death from above.
Right up. A visitor. Tell me, do you like puppets?
The toy seller nods and smiles.
Wonderful. Here, take a look at this.
The puppet springs to life.
Impressive, no? There's a lot of craftsmanship in that small package. Quite a lot. Now, what can I do for you? I haven't had many callers of late, what with all the fuss and hubbub that's been going on outside.
What of it?
It is a feat of engineering. A modern marvel, unmatched in quality anywhere in the realm. I should know, as it is my greatest work to date. But you should broach more practical matters with Lord Protector Ahu, the keeper of the cathedral. You should find him in his chambers there.
I love my work. I love the possibilities of it all. The idea of engineering something to perfection. But one aspect always fails me. People. Fallible, mortal, irrational people.
He throws an adoring glance to one of the puppets.
My darlings aren't like that. They are pure and beautiful. They don't make mistakes, and they don't question my desires. I don't need others anymore. I have something better. Myself and others, some of the finest feats of engineering ever conceived guard the remains of the divine. The Path of Blood was our masterpiece. Now I'm the last one alive, the last engineer of the cathedral and its secrets. I've retired and found a new calling, these wondrous darlings. One of my late colleagues designed them for the cathedral, little wind-up sentries to guard against intruders. Now I busy myself turning the surplus into toys. It truly feels good to spread a little joy in my twilight years. Sauce, what else? Each and every one of my darlings has a little bit of magic in them. It turns a mere toy into a friend. I'm on good terms with the Divine Order. They know what my work entails. They've even had use for me in the past. I have nothing to fear from them. Oh, no, not at all. I use only the smallest sprinkle of sauce in my work. I'd hardly think a Voidwoken would set its sights on me and my darlings. Consider me at your service if you need anything else.
The puppet looks at you with what almost amounts to curiosity. You sense power from within it, a measure of source, just enough to make the plaything seem alive.
I think you might be my favorite. Shh! Don't tell the others.
All those broken arrows.
Here for the choosing. Some are still good. What you looking for?
I'm not picky, so long as the arrow flies straight.
Hunters, I've got the I help with healing. Come if you wish.
How's the potion business going?
Mixed.
Very funny.
Nature provides.
Be brief. Really? Whew, this is amazing news. But what of the Queen? What's been going on? Is she safe?
An odd question. She is my queen. All dwarves are but players in her game. I don't question her will.
Then she is safe, thank Duna's bushy bristles. I will attend to her as soon as I can. It burdens my heart, truly, but I must say farewell now. I trust you under...
Mikhail returns to his boxes and sacks, though he no longer places items in them, but removes them.
How's the potion business going?
Mixed.
Very funny.
You've got some fight, and I've got some beginning.
Look at the size of that thing.
The man in front of you is clad in a ragtag assortment of garb. He looks up from repairing a battered instrument to smile and nod at you.
Ho there, fellow traveller. Luronta. Looking for some cheer to lighten the mood of this grim city? Well, Rava, at some point long ago, I decided poetry had but two purposes: to quicken the people's rivers of tears, or to stave them.
Antiques and antiquities!
Look around you. You'll find fear and longing and desperation. What good is a bard's solemnity in a city besieged by void and divided by war? My privilege and my duty is to remind the people of Arx that there's blue sky and shimmering sun beyond.
The man in front of you is clad in a...
Ho there, fellow traveler. Luronta. Looking for some...
Is it your pitch normally by the...
The trader looks at the mansion behind her nervously, then back to you.
Looking for, something special? All done then?
She responds with a nervous wave, and her eyes flit to the mansion behind her.
It's dark, but I can hear the water below.
Yet another fresh face. My word, the mansion's positively overrun with foreign folk on this most inauspicious of Lucian's days.
He catches himself and scrapes his throat in a brief moment of embarrassment.
I do apologize if I came across as impertinent just now, and I hope you'll forgive my unabating boldness when I assume Milady has come here in search of an audience with either Lord or Lady Kem. Lady Kem is having tea in the drawing room over in the north wing. I'm quite certain a person as obviously well-travelled as yourself will have no problem drifting in that general direction should she deem it fit to do so. Oh, I meant, of course, the lizard excellencies that have sought shelter under this esteemed roof in the aftermath of the dreadful attack that was inflicted upon the Imperial Consulate. It saddens me to say there are a number of deaths to mourn, but no doubt we all rejoice at the survival of the nobles. After all, a mere clerk is so easily replaced, wouldn't you say? As you so rightfully point out, milady, quite unlike a butler. Yes, do please excuse me, for I've a party of dignitaries to attend to. They've an appetite for an aperitif, and the port, needless to say, does not pour itself.
I found you. But let's not hold our breath, shall we?
Again! This time I'll find you.
I don't believe you're here at my behest, are you, darling? Do feel free to rest your feet elsewhere in the manor before being on your way. Ta-ta.
Come out, wherever you are.
For heaven's sake, would you please... Oh, ever so sorry. I thought you were that rotten butler about to warn me once again to take the ocular, not the tactile approach. I swear I've a mind to beat him to death with the nearest dictionary I can find. Because that little snob thinks me unworthy of being in his precious lord's mansion, appraising his precious lord's collection of antiques. Just you try judging the state of a Vadistian armoire if you're not even allowed to rummage through its drawers. Oh, he's all blood and battle, all right. Until you show him a Ferolian snuff box or an ancient imperial fainting couch, then he's as giddy as a cat in a field of catnip. He knows very well I'm the best in the business. Ask me to I'm merely appraising the many antiques gathered in here in this beautiful mansion.
A roguish little smile suddenly plays upon her lips.
What else would I be doing? My, you do drive a hard bargain, don't you? Very well. Consider yourself invited. Now listen closely. Rumour has it that Lord Kim's mansion is built upon a massive vault in which he hides his true valuables. His entire house is but a smokescreen for the real treasure hidden underneath. I've had no luck so far in locating this fabled vault, but if you do, I swear the entire hoard is yours. No questions asked. All I want in return for this information is a trio of curios that is said to be kept inside. The portrait of the divine, the cup of kings, and the scroll of eternity. Everything else is yours. A most satisfactory arrangement.
Come out, wherever you are.
Did you find them? Ugh, I suppose patience is a virtue.
Come out, wherever you are.
Start.
Doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd hide a vault.
Have you managed to rummage up any turnips?
None to be found, and I'm not going to go digging in the dirt for any.
You say that now, but when Lady Kay glares you into next Tuesday, you'll regret keeping your rest.
Lady Kemma has been kind enough to host me until I can return to the kingdom. I vow to take greater care in whom I trust. I must seek to avoid further tragedy than we have already seen. Yes, the void closes in. It's so much more dangerous than even death fog. Death fog we can see and smell. The void is empty, intangible. We don't know it's there until its creatures are upon us. It pains me to know the Black Ring preyed on my weakness. My hands are not yet clean of the victim's blood. I will make amends, somehow. Yes? What about them? Farewell. Lady Kem has been kind enough to host Kem. Linda Kem. All the better that he... Farewell.
Ooh! I bit the master Kim, I did. I could have sworn it was another man in a master suit, but it weren't. Now I'm in the doghouse like the humans say. Oh, I couldn't help it. I swear, it came all smelled like when the garden man cuts down a decayed tree, like he was using flowers to hide the rots. Only nudging and tail wag the next time, I promise. No licking, though. I don't want to taste the rot again.
Yes.
Tragedy befell us at the consulate, but at least Lord Kem offered us pleasantries and protection. He's one of the few truly honorable souls left in this city.
Our consulate lies in ruins.
A day of celebration has become a day of catastrophe. I see the horrors still, floating afore my eyes. No less than a slaughter. Nobles from the three houses were gathered there in anticipation of Lucian's Day, when suddenly the ground shook, monsters howled for blood, and fires raged around us. Many a great name perished in that sudden hell. As for myself, I'm glad I lived to tell the tale, that I may warn others to keep their distance. There is nothing there now but many-toothed death.
The Lizard Consulate is gone. All that survives of it is what I managed to take with me. Care to see what I have? Perhaps we can make an arrangement. Best to sell anything of value. The voice of the ancient empire must still be heard in arcs, and that will require gold.
Do you mind?
Come out, wherever you are. I saw Daddy with some weird-looking cat in the garden. I think he was even talking to it. He called it Archu, I think. Anyway, I asked if I could pet it, but Daddy shooed me away.
I've spotted something.
The water
Now we'll
rises
see what Ken was
and
hiding.
falls on Lord Kem's command.
That's the water taken care of. But it looks like that hatch needs a key.
As you near the garden, the rustling of leaves and branches turns to an insidious murmur. The closer you listen, the clearer the whispers become.
Source in the air. He must be near. Kem. The doctor sends his regards.
The doctor has some explaining to do.
the king to rule unchallenged.
The bloom opens before your eyes, resplendent and regal. It emits a sweet, subtle scent, like that of a rose, though more intoxicating. The bloom scent ribbons towards you until it fills your nostrils. Your whole body flushes. You're sure you must be glowing, so deep does the warmth dwell.
Sorrow. Our joy shall be the God-woken sorrow. Our joy sorrow.
The unusual bloom continues unabated, as if parroting someone's words rather than speaking of its own accord.
The advocate is dead. The doctor is in. The advocate... The prey offers itself. Take it. The prey offers. Take it.
The flower has gone quiet.
The doctor sees no one.